Okay, I'm going to run some scripts here with the platform terminal window open so I can see them come in. I had set at the time here, so um, it's 10 minutes to 4 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just going to look at the 15-minute euro dollar here and look for some entries. What I do here, I'm just kind of going to buy 10 pips deep here for the next 30 minutes. And just, okay, now that whole order banks, this is my first entry here. And then if it could spike down to here, which is probably unlikely, but I guess after seeing the market spike, you kind of like write maybe a deeper script. I think that script might be a little extreme. Now here's one that's a little bit more makes sense here, maybe 30 pips deep in 4 hours. So that's going to get in. It's getting thick down in here. So yeah, I'm just going to just hit the pause button, and then these orders should delete, and I think I could sell this up in here too. Now this, I'm giving 30 minutes to come up into these prices here, so it's got to get there. And after you launch a script, if a script should lock up, you'll see it lock up here in the you'll see a little flag come up that says script, and you know the script's not it's choking on the order on the script, so it's just going to keep recycling that script, which okay, here's a 5 minute, and there's probably some news coming out or something. You know how it is. That's Forex for you. You know, there's always some news gonna rock the market. Of course, everybody's wondering about the euro dollar, I suppose. I don't know why. This is so tragically boring. Okay, so now all these orders are most of these orders are gonna be gone in a half an hour, and the other ones are gonna be gone. These are the 4-hour ones, and then here's the ones that last the whole day. Not to say you can't come by here and just say, you know what, I don't like that. I don't like that trade. Just get me out like that. And you hear the door slam, and you're out. So you could just leave the ones that are going to last a limited amount of time. If you don't feel confident about the breadth of the market, doesn't seem like it's going to. Now I just kind of made a favorites list here. I could go back to my library and grab something that I think fits what's going on right now. And another thing to think about is writing a script while the market's open that you wouldn't, keeps you from over trading that way. You could spend your time building a scenario. Say, what if the market were to rally 15 pips in 4 hours? 15 to 35 pips in 4 hours, but not go any not rally past 60 pips. And so this is a capture if we should get some attempt to retest the highs here, assuming it's going to wrap around this pip range in the next 4 hours. So I dropped that, and there's my master stop up here, up in see, now I just grabbed the ticket, so you gotta be careful. Of course, I don't think on a micro account that's going to affect your bottom line. If that affects your trading, then you're really in trouble. But if I think that these are too clustered, and regardless of time, I can move these around still. See, I can't move that because that is a take profit that's probably below the current. So you kind of have to drill down here. You always want to fix the scale on this MT4 so you can, if you are trading this many tickets, you're going to want to come down here and fix the properties, fix the scale, so you can find these tickets and grab them individually. So you want to kind of ideally you don't want to have any of your prices, your entries at the same price, or even your exits. So you really want to be a scaled trader, always taking something off the table so you can kind of go with the flow of the market. And expecting a 50 pip rally tonight. This is a 24-hour ticket. 50 pips to 150 pips sell with a stop up in there. So I'm saying if we come up into this, I want to sell regardless of MACD or whatever. It wouldn't matter, because if we can go 100 pips north in a day, that's where I want to be selling. I don't care about anything else. Why would I? If I thought that it was overpriced at 100 pips north of here, I would just sell it. It has nothing to do with anything. Here, like these probably aren't going to get filled, but you know, say news is coming out. If the news comes out, I want to put this in 200 pips north. I want to sell. So I'm saying I don't care what happens. I want to sell up there, and that's all there is to it. So, but of course, what really matters typically for most people is what's going on in this time frame, which would be like a half hour, 1 hour, if you're scalping it. But I'm actually selling it here for the moment, for a little bit, and but I think all the money to be made here would be on an immense plunge into all this stuff. And of course, I would prefer to be in the market just for about this much time, 2 hours maybe. Like this goes up, comes back. That whole swing there, about 30 pips, 35 pips. Well, it's nearly 50. These are 25 pip handles, so that's nearly 50 pips if you could actually get on the wicks there. Where now there's another order style I have here that's just a single ticket. I mean, if you can't handle the drama of dropping a multiple order bank, somebody wrote a script here, and I've where these double forward slashes are, these double forward slashes. Anytime you do that anywhere in this code, if you put 2 forward slashes in, it's going to actually turn this phrase into a comment. And so if you want to make comments in the script about what's going on, as long as you put 2 of those in front, it's going to be invisible to the platform upon execution. So for instance, this one would buy 2 standard lots. This is just a 1 ticket pending, and it's going to put the stop loss here at 30 pips and take profit at 50. The nice thing about this script is that this single drop order script pending is it doesn't care if you're on a 4 or 5 digit broker. It's going to auto adjust for you. So you're going to get this where it says here pip adjust, and it's going to do the adjustment. Another nice thing about it is if you put it above current price, it's going to turn into a buy stop, and if you put it below current price, it's going to become a buy limit. So it's going, and it will not actually launch. It's probably the only order that's safe on every platform, because it literally won't launch if it can't. So if your broker doesn't allow you to put a tight stop or a tight limit, it's not going to reattempt. It's going to just die. And, you know, this stuff that I wrote is kind of a more elaborate, complicated situation. But I was trying to eliminate the work that I would normally put into placing these pendings anyways. So, but for a single drop person that just wants to trade 1 ticket and not have to manage multiple positions mentally, because that can be a little bit daunting of a task to think about. I've got 100 tickets open. Of course, if they're just, some of them only worth like, 2K or even a half a K. If you trade on a nano account, you make more money, because now you can trade a $100 position and you can pull the trigger on a 1K and drop 10 tickets, each worth $100. And since it's automated execution, you wouldn't typically trade a $100 position on a platform. By the time you put the stop and take profit in there, I think you'd probably be, you'd have tendonitis, trying to type or just trying to edit and do all that, So, but it's kind of like how much, the granularity, how much do you want to risk it, how much do you want to, but once you build these scripts, basically you're committing to that trade. That's going to be your trade plan built right into there. So you're just going to go with that. But let me just I'll post this thing under a single drop, I suppose, ticket script. I can't remember where I got the script from, but I don't know. Nice thing about this stuff, it's all free, so. But I kind of left, no, I did put the colors in here, black, and here is the, this part of the code's talking to the top there. So the only edit window up here is your take profit, your stop loss, and how big you're going to go. Of course, if you're on a micro account, this is going to read 0.01. And okay, so that's just a good old single drop, easy situation there. Now, inside the so if you drop that ticket, it's going to look like this basically, and this would last for a day, and you can pick the most premium entry spot. So you're like, well, they're going to come down here and they're going to grab some price down here that's just unbelievable. So you're going to get in here, and then you take profits above that. And so that's a single drop order. And of course, if you're right up close to the market, and so that it would turn into a buy stop here. See, now if I try to drop that and the broker doesn't allow me to trade inside the spread, if they're telling me that I need to have at least 3 pips, then you just put it in too tight. So you turn into a buy stop there. So if you want to get in on this swing here, and you want to get in as it happens to flow that direction, and say you miss the you don't want to buy trade the market, but you want to get in if it does pull back. So there's your entry. So you bracketed it with a bias to the upside, and you're looking for now on the drop the pending single sell here. It would be, say you want to get right here where all the stops are. So you want to get in there, and then the next place you want to get in is maybe up in here. Sell that. Gonna come up into that, clear out this stuff, pull it back down. It's all basically market maker movements, even on the daily, I mean, let's face it, what's going on here? Just do a little analysis here at the same time. Just finish this off with the old tops become a bottom. This is pretty no-brainer stuff there, huh? Now, certainly, if you have the patience to ride that, it wouldn't be me, but imagine that's a 1-hour chart, same difference. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. If you got a question, just put it on the thing there. I'll try to figure out where everybody's at on this thing, if that makes sense.